Javier, hello to you. Could you please give an introduction about yourself?
Well, my name is Javier. I'm from Spain. I have been inside the real world like 4 or 5 months already, and I have been learning from each campus what I needed to create my own business, my own online academy.
Mhm.
And since then, I have made like $7,000, which
Mhm.
is a lot for me because I haven't been able to do any kind of profit online until I joined the real world. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I have started my own business, which is something that I always wanted and didn't know how to do it. So now I'm starting to create my own reality, let's say.
Okay, very solid. And how did you actually find out about the real world, and what led you to joining?
Well, this was about more Instagram, Twitter, and social network. I started to see Tate more and more often. At the beginning, it was like this guy is a little bit straightforward. I think people are scary of this guy, but the things that he said is are really, I don't know, powerful concepts. It's just the truth, but he says in a way that make you like a little bit angry at the beginning, and at the end I said, okay, this guy knows a lot about how to make a business, how to make marketing. And when I wanted to create something and I wasn't able to profit from it, I said, okay, I need a marketing agency, a marketing campus, or something related with that. And I just realized that the Tate brothers, this real world that I didn't know anything about, may be the key for it. So it was a really low price to entry and just to check it to see if it is worth it or not. And after that, it was all mind blowing.
Mhm.
The best part for me was the mindset that the professor taught us there. Like they are teaching and preaching about hard work. It's just not easy because if was easy, everyone will be doing it. And something that I believed before, it was it's easy, so everyone is doing it. So why I should I do this too? Because there are a lot of competence, but it is not really like that. It's the opposite. It's difficult in the mindset. You have to switch. You have to work a lot. You have to work in exchange of nothing. You cannot expect something in return. You just work and work and work until some of your projects succeed.
Mhm.
So this for me was really the key. This kind of mindset to keep working no matter what, no matter how you feel, no matter what is happening around you. You have to do it.
All right. Okay, so since you mentioned all that, I'd like to know from when you joined the real world in those 4 months, as much as you remember, could you give a breakdown month by month of the campuses you went to, the lessons you learned, and how it helped you progress in your business?
Hmm. Yep. So what I did uh, a year ago or so, I quit my job because I started to get all these inputs to how to live your life at your own way. Let's say to create your own business. I started to create my own info product, but I wasn't able to sell anything, and I was getting tired because I was creating more and more, and for no one is was watching my content, so it was senseless. So the first time I joined the real world, I went straight to the content creation campus to improve my editing skills, to improve my content creation skills, and also the UGC campus, which is inside the content creation campus, how to speak properly or better to in front of a camera. That was my first step. Then once I feel like more confidence with my product, I realized that I still didn't have any client. So I need to learn more how to make any sales, how to properly conduct a business. So I joined the Business Mastery Campus, which is by Professor Arno, which is amazing content there. It's incredible. And also you have a lot of lessons from from Andrew Tate himself. So this is golden information for me also. And at this stage, let's say my product is related with cryptocurrency, is investing and trading. So I couldn't hand myself, I couldn't, I don't know how to say this expression. I couldn't help myself to not join the cryptocurrency investing and
Yeah.
trading campuses. And this information was also for me was incredible because I already knew or I already was doing something related with this Professor Michael and Professor Adam were doing. where are teaching right now, but to properly systematize it and to put like technical names of what I was doing helped me a lot to gain confidence in my system to perfect them, and also helped me realize that I can teach this because there are a lot of people failing at this field, let's say.
Hmm.
So overall, all of this allow me to start creating my own business and start to doing outreach to people. I was inside another academy for DeFi, for decentralized finance, and there I saw a lot of people in pain, suffering, losing money. With some help for me, this will be they won't be happening. So I said, okay, you are my partners right now. Let me help you. I have created this to explain my method to you, and now I have like 15 clients, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Hmm.
And now I am in another phase. I need to grow this. I need to reach more people outside of my immediate environment, let's say.
All right. Which means growing an audience, right? Online.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you plan on doing that?
Well, I have a lot of content right now recorded, so I plan to use AI to cut and select some shorts, some segments of my videos, and put it in YouTube, maybe TikTok, and also Instagram. It will be the same content. I want to try different platforms and do a stick like 1 or 2 months just generating content, because I have also checked the marketing campus and some lessons from Luke, and I know that sometimes, well, not sometimes, but mainly is the standard. You have to be doing like 1 month of content to start getting some important views of this initial traction, So I
Hmm.
will be doing like 1 month or two of this free content, let's say, to start getting this traction. And also mouth by mouth or speak by people that are already my clients. Let's see if they can bring to me more people interested in this kind of product or systems to trade.
Okay, got it. Interesting. Um, and a bit more on what that business actually is.
Well, my business is online academy for cryptocurrency trading, and there are two products, because now I have learned that I need to do a really small one, like to test it and to see if the people like it. So the first one is mainly oriented to investing, and I teach there like the main skills that you need to not lose money, because it's really easy to lose money if you don't know what you are doing. I teach people how to focus on the risk, not focus on the profit. The profit will come later, and the risk is the key. You have to manage the risk in the entries, and after that you are really happy with the product, which is what is happening because it's really cheap and the content is really powerful, let's say. Then you can scale up to the big product, to the Crypto Mindset Pro, which is the bigger course. And then I teach you how to handle the medium term temporalities and the short term temporalities, so you can do trading, not just investing but more
Mhm.
trading skills.
Okay. So you trade yourself, right?
Yes, I do it
Mhm.
myself.
Okay. How much would you be comfortable revealing then? Maybe how much you implemented from the crypto campus? What lessons were useful for improving in your trading?
I'll say that could be I have still some tasks to do from those campuses because I have been busy doing the business and I want to still improve in that sense. But I will say like 40% can be related or thanks to the real world. The
Mhm.
mindset, mostly the mindset, some psychological tricks and how to work this, how to do proper compounding, and but yeah, I will say that my investing system was is really similar of what Professor Adam is teaching. So in a sense, he has given me like the confidence to know that I am not the only one seeing like this kind of stacking of probabilities in your favor. That
Mhm.
is the key. What he's teaching is stacking different systems so you can have a really robust base on when to enter and when to get out. So I will
Okay.
say, like in this sense, I can improve a lot because he has mastered this. He has squeeze all the good data that he can, and I still have work to do. But at the end, I am doing the business, and at the same time I'm doing the marketing, at the same time doing the client support. So I still have work to do in the sense of get reaching the same point of these professors.
Got it. Okay. And more personal now. How has your average day changed since you've joined the real world? How different is it now compared to before?
Mhm. I will say that I am more. I say it's a release. It's a relief for me because I was really frustrated or sad, or I don't know how to explain it. This was like no purpose. I knew that I had to do some things. I couldn't do it or finish them or try to work. I I don't know. It's like the mindset is the key. The mindset of work no matter what. So you have to do it, and at the end you have when once you have a tiny success, you see that it is possible. But once before that, you have to believe it, and before believing it, you have to work for it. So I quit my job 1 year ago. It's a lot of time, but let's say like 6 months or even maybe 5 6 months. I was just procrastinating, not doing anything at all. Like I want to do this, I want to do this, but I never did anything. So when I started to do things like creating my own content, I say, okay, I'm doing this for what? No one is seeing it. I don't have an audience. I don't have people around me. So the real world changed all of this. It changed because it teach you have to do this no matter what. There is no you are not doing this for others. You are doing this for yourself, to grow yourself, to change yourself, to reprogram your mind. Always we have been taught or we have been conditioned to do something, and I give you some reward. Like I don't know, in the schools they grade you, or you pass some exams, whatever. Now you are doing this for yourself, and if you don't succeed, it doesn't matter because you are growing yourself. You are changing your mind. You are changing your mind to always do what you must do. And maybe one day, doing the proper things, you will get some success. This is the proper mindset that I got quite there. So now I have a purpose. Even if it is still struggling sometime because I have to do another phase, another things, it's easier because if you have a purpose, you are not so sad. You are busy. You are worried for things that can improve your life. No worry because you have to do something and you don't know what to do, because there are a lot of
Mhm.
things that you can do, and at the end you have this kind of paralysis by analysis. Like there
Yeah,
are
analysis
so many things.
paralysis. Yeah,
Yes, like you cannot do anything.
yeah, yeah, very fair. Okay, so that's good to hear. Then I guess we can ask about future plans. So, since you're on this trajectory, where do you see your life heading in the short term, medium term, and long term?
Well, short term, I may start a signal channel because it seems that most of the people that are joining even my academy, they have no time at all, so they are doing it by step, like, so not improving really fast. And they require from me, like, can you give us entry point and exit points? I didn't want to do this. I prefer to teach people how to do it by themselves. But if they don't have time because they have kids, they have the work, the job, a lot of things to do, and they don't have time, maybe this is a step that I can take, like adapt myself of what the people are requiring, the clients are requiring. And also the main task that is also a mindset um, obstacle, let's say, is to open myself to YouTube, to TikTok, to Instagram, to be more open to generate this kind of audience. So
Mhm.
I will say I have to do start doing social network, social marketing, let's say, and maybe Facebook ads or TikTok ads, these kind of things. So I
Okay.
can grow. For me, there is no limit. I prefer to do this like a lot of people, 1,000 clients, 10,000 clients, whatever. I have done from the beginning an scalable business. I didn't want to start something like requires my time all the time. And let's say the main obstacle is my time. If I have to work client by client, I only have 24 hours a day. So what I wanted to do is to create something scalable. So an info product that is there. And what I can do is to support you while you are doing my content. And that way I can reach much more people, let's say.
Okay. But question was future plans, short term, medium term, long term. So is there any more there? Maybe for personal
So
things
future
or anything
plans
else?
in the short term is to start doing
Yep.
marketing in social network in
Mhm.
social networks. Medium term will be to hire people to help me with my editing videos, for example, which takes too long for me to edit right now. And long term, I don't know if that phase goes well. I mean, with goes well, it's like I can hire 3 4 people to help me with my project, and I can reach a lot of people. Maybe long term could be moving out to another country to not pay so many taxes. That could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a
yeah,
really
yeah,
good
yeah.
point.
Fair
But yeah,
enough.
long term, I don't know. Long term, mid term, I think there's one goes with the other. If I am already hiring people, I have a proper business with a really base and proper income every month. I can't see any limit to that.
Mhm. Okay. Good that you're setting up to be scalable. And let's see. I guess we can end off with a final question then. So, for people who are unsure about joining the real world because they're thinking it could be a scam, what advice would you have to them?
I will say that that is nonsense. They should try. They should try. Only 1 month is really cheap. It's incredible cheap because the content is amazing, and what they will see inside is really expert people teaching us. The professor, every one of those are incredible, and they will teach mindset. They will teach constant work. They will teach hard work. They will teach how to properly conduct a business, how to do marketing, how to do content creation. All of this by itself, it's much more expensive, should be much more expensive. But the way I see it is the professors themselves and the Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are so rich already, so powerful already. They don't care so much about the money, but they care about changing the world, changing the little, not the little people, but the young people or the more old people like me, I don't know, but to change their mind so they can live in a better world because by themselves they cannot do it. They need to change how the people think. That is what the matrix is doing, but in the opposite way. So I will say, don't think it is a scam. Just try by yourself. Don't believe in people. Just do it by yourself. You have to check it and then see by your own eyes if this is a scam or not. And you will see a lot of people succeeding. You will see a lot of partnership, a lot of like a lot of brotherhood. I mean, it's sometimes men are really lonely in this world because once you start to create something, when you want to get out of this 9 to 5 work, you don't have a lot of support. Your friends suddenly are not so close, so you can find here brotherhood, the proper mindset, how to improve your life, how to improve your environment, how to take care of yourself, go to the gym, eat properly, proper mindset, how to work constantly no matter what, no matter your feelings. This is the mindset you need in order to succeed in any entrepreneurial initiative. So not a scam at all. Not at all.
Okay. A very in depth answer. Thank you for that. And now, for people who want to find out more about you or contact you, what can they do so?
Well, my website is right now it's only in Spanish, so any people from Latin America or from Spain can join and learn from it. It is called cryptomindset.s. So it's cryptomindset.es,
Mhm.
cryptomindset.s. And there you have 2 courses. One is really cheap, and it's the content is amazing. You will enjoy it, even if you are inside the real world. You will enjoy it. Oh, I wish someday I can explain some of my systems to Professor Alan or Professor Michael. They will really love it. And if you like it, we can see each other in the bigger product, in the more expertise material.
Yeah. I think once you get through Adam's masterclass, then you
Mhm.
get more direct access to him and you can speak to him.
Yeah, I have it. I have passed it, but there are after that you have like 5 levels of doing more tasks.
Ah,
It's good to do it, but right now I cannot handle everything at the same time, so I
yeah,
need to focus. So,
I see.
yeah.
And how long did it take you to pass Adam's masterclass? Because I know people spend hundreds of hours on that.
Yeah, you after you pass the masterclass, you can start to develop your own strategies. And once you do that, it's incredible because I have seen it from with my own eyes. There are people really expert in programming, in coding, and they have already spent like several months perfecting these strategies. So if you contribute to this community, to this after the masterclass server, let's say, you can get access to those strategies. So right now
For
I'm not
you, what I
in.
meant is for you, how long did it take you to get access to the masterclass? Like
Oh,
to go
for me,
through
it
all the
was
lessons,
not
everything
so
actually possible.
difficult because I am like obsessed with this kind of content. So I devoured it. It was really hungry for this
Mhm.
content. So I watched it in I don't know in 5 days or so, and I try and try and try the to pass the exam. The exam is more difficult than I expected,
Yeah.
but I get it in I don't know in the same month. I get this done. I will say maybe 2 weeks. I will have to check it, but it is
Mhm.
difficult, but it's doable. Of course, I have like 7 years right now of experience in the market, so maybe it's not the same for me than it can be
Mhm.
for another person.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, in terms of questions, as I said, that's everything done. I'll add the your crypto mindset link in the description for people to check out if they want to.
Perfect, right?
And thank you for coming on to share your experience with the real world. And we'll look forward to seeing how you progress in future. Because
Yeah,
it
sure,
seems
Mark.
there's a lot of potential there for scaling. So
Let's
I
see if
wish
I
you
can
all
do
the best
next
too.
phase.
Pardon?
Let's see if I can do next phase and expose myself to the
Mhm.
world and start creating more traction.
Cool. Sounds good. And yeah, I wish you all the best with it. So
Okay, thank you
until
very
next
much.
time.